In the world of XRP, we are on the verge of making a development that could potentially revolutionize the field. The generated text has been blocked by our content filters. There is a growing amount of speculation that this rate is rising, even though the current burn rate is around 5,000 XRP per day, or approximately 1.825 million per year. There are even some commentators who are speculating that as many as 25,000 XRP are being destroyed on a daily basis. And, as an additional fascinating detail, it is said that this action is connected to Ripple's escrow accounts. The situation becomes even more dramatic as a result of statements made by a former Ripple director who suggests that Ripple may go through with a one-time, enormous burning of all the XRP that is currently held in escrow. It appears that the probability of this occurring is greater than what could be considered mere speculation. The timing of this scenario is what makes it even more fascinating, as it coincides with Ripple Labs' announcement that it will repurchase XRP tokens worth close to $1 billion from the token's circulating supply. As a result of this, many people have come up with the hypothesis that the probable escrow burn and this buyback could be connected to Ripple's settlement with the Securities and Exchange Commission, SEC, and that Ripple is still in need of XRP, which is why the buyback has taken place. The implications of such an escrow burn are of enormous magnitude. The value of XRP might potentially increase to a staggering $10,000 per token if Ripple were to burn the entire escrow of XRP that it holds. The increasing number of partnerships that Ripple Labs is forming, along with the necessity for Ripple Labs to use XRP to support these collaborations, has led to the conclusion that, in order to ensure the ongoing operation and expansion of Ripple Labs, a valuation of $10,000 per XRP may be necessary. Greetings to all members of the family. You are welcome to return to your dependable source of information for all things XRP. Let us start things off with a bit of housekeeping before we get into the material that we have planned for today. Please subscribe, like the video, and turn on the alerts to become a member of our active community if you are able to do me such a great service. And wait a minute, there is some thrilling news on the horizon for us. Once we reach 60,000 subscribers, we will celebrate by holding a spectacular giveaway of XRP. The process of participating in the giveaway is incredibly straightforward. Only 3 simple steps are required. Therefore, be certain that you have everything you need and remember to leave a hash in the comments section in order to confirm your participation. This opinion has been reiterated in a multitude of articles which have cited Ripple's partnerships for cross-border payments as the reason why XRP is expected to reach the $10,000 mark. Given the ever-widening reach of Ripple's global collaborations, as well as their need on XRP, a substantial increase in the value of XRP is not merely a possibility. Rather, it may very well be a requirement. The trajectory of growth that XRP has been on has been nothing short of exponential, and this expansion on a worldwide scale is being corroborated by reports that have just surfaced, some of which were leaked. It is worth noting that a leaked paper from BlackRock has shown that they have plans to employ XRP for cross-border payments. The most important takeaways are emphasized in this research and serve to emphasize that XRP is assuming an increasing role as a cross-border payment service that operates on a worldwide scale. The recent declaration made by the Central Bank of Ireland, in which they expressed their intention to make use of XRP for cross-border transactions, is further contributing to this trend. This step not only represents the stability and effectiveness of XRP as a payment mechanism, but it also signals the official acknowledgement of Ripple, the firm that is responsible for XRP, as a registered virtual asset service provider. This is a major validation of the potential that XRP has in the banking sector. At the same time, the Global Central Bank of Japan has started the process of utilizing XRP in their solutions for international payments. This is a component of a bigger trend that has seen more than 30 central banks actively working together in order to build a central bank digital currency on the XRP ledger. Out of this group, it has been reported that a total of 19 central banks have collectively purchased XRP valued more than $9.4 billion. It is important to note that the possibility of the FedNow instant payment service utilizing XRP has not yet been factored into this calculation. The Federal Reserve Bank, the Fed, is currently contemplating the possibility of utilizing XRP in order to process the blockchain component of its instant payment system, known as the FedNow service, as suggested by leaked information. The fact that this development has taken place is a clear indicator that confidence in XRP's technology and its appropriateness for modern financial applications is on the rise. The significance of the United States Federal Reserve's proposal to gain entire control of XRP and Ripple Labs cannot be understated. This change in direction, which is intended to prevent XRP from being bought in retail settings, signifies a substantial upheaval in the financial environment. Rather than constructing a conventional central bank digital currency CBDC, the Federal Reserve's plan is to capitalize on the efficiency, cost-effectiveness, and environmentally benign features of the RippleNet system, which makes use of the XRP ledger and digital asset. Due to the fact that a significant number of central banks, including those from the BRICS countries, have already formed a partnership with Ripple Labs in order to integrate the RippleNet system and the XRP ledger, this method is especially crucial. This worldwide trend has been observed in over 8 countries so far. In addition to highlighting the Federal Reserve's involvement with blockchain technology, they have openly said that the digital currencies, XRP and XLM, could play a pivotal role in the blockchain-based component of their FedNow payment system. One of their publications indicates that the partnership between the FedNow service and Metal blockchain to expedite the conversion of fiat currency and stablecoins is an important advancement in the process of uniting conventional banking with decentralized finance. At the present time, citizens of the United States are only able to make quick domestic payments using third-party applications such as PayPal and Venmo or through cryptocurrency digital wallets. Nevertheless, the FedNow system, which is presently in the process of being developed, has ambitions to incorporate cryptocurrencies into its architecture. More than 120 organizations have taken part in this platform, which includes recently joined members such as Exchange Bank and US Bank, along with a variety of payment processors and solution providers. The possibility of Ripple being integrated into the FedNow service means that we are about to witness an important advancement in the field of digital finance. Ripple is one of the fintech businesses that is under consideration for participation in this effort. Ripple is well known for its open-source distributed ledger technology and its sophisticated cross-border payment solutions. In addition to this, Stellar Lumens, commonly known as XLLM, is another possible partner for the FedNow service. This cryptocurrency is well known for its blockchain-based payment network, which makes global transactions faster and more affordable. This brings us back to the two most important components of our discussion: the possibility that XRP will attain a price of $10,000 in the immediate future, and the possibility that XRP would be burned on a massive scale as a result of Ripple Labs' escrow. These two components are interconnected with one another, and the interrelation between them will represent a major turning point for the XRP digital asset. The anticipated mass burning of XRP from Ripple's escrow account may serve as the spark that enables XRP to achieve the expected price target of $10,000. Former Ripple director Matt Hamilton made statements that have further strengthened this belief by suggesting that Ripple has the potential to burn all of the XRP that is now being kept in its escrow wallet. Given the fact that Ripple is now engaged in a legal battle with the Securities and Exchange Commission, SEC, this discovery is of particular importance. It is possible that such a burn may be included as a component of a prospective settlement agreement. This has consequences that are extensive in scope. In addition to the possibility of raising the price of XRP to $10,000, a substantial reduction in the supply of XRP might result in an extraordinary level of demand for XRP from retail and institutional investors. This demand would be driven by the growing interest that these investors have in using digital assets like XRP for cross-border payments. Due to this, we would observe a significant decline in the available quantity of XRP, which would necessitate an increase in the valuation of each XRP token. The number of transactions that XRP is expected to process is truly mind-boggling because to its massive magnitude. In the International Swaps and Derivatives Association, ISDA, there have been transactions that exceed the value of $1.2 quadrillion. This necessitates the price of XRP to be set at $10,000 per token because of the significant volume and value of these transactions. The scale of this is brilliantly captured by the article, explicitly stated that the goal of XRP is to facilitate transactions that amount to more than $1.2 quadrillion in the ISDA, and that is only a single factor in the whole calculation. This figure does not even consider other significant actors and systems that are expected to be affected by XRP. It does not take into consideration the possibility that the SWIFT system could make use of XRP for payments, the ambitions that SBI has to spread XRP remittances throughout Southeast Asia, and the substantial acquisitions made by financial behemoths such as BlackRock and JP Morgan, which are said to have begun purchasing more than 7.5 million XRP. In addition, this figure does not take into consideration the relationships that Ripple